Thank you for choosing Call to Mercy. In this video, I want to take you into Module 1 with a little bit more depth and show you some of the things that are really unique about Call to Mercy and the online learning approach that we have here. The first is that young people are met by 3 young adults in these introductory videos. Let me introduce you to Sean, Lauren, and Karen. And they serve as the guides for the young people throughout the 10 online learning modules in Call to Mercy. They help introduce a learning module, make connections from one activity to the next, but they also share their own lived experience as faithful young adults who have gone through confirmation themselves and continued their own spiritual and religious journey. So it's really a special and unique feature. I'm going to quick jump over and show you one other way that you meet the guides throughout Call to Mercy. So through the video vignettes that I showed you a moment ago, but then also through text dialogue boxes that look something like this. And your young people are going to see these connecting one activity to the next, where Karen, Sean, and Lauren share their own insights or help set up the next activity. But I want you to see something else that's unique about this. And that is, we've taken the content that would typically have been in a chapter or a paragraph within a chapter, and by putting it into this form, it chunks the content into readable and interesting form for the young people. So that's why we use these guide dialogues in this way. So that's one quick example of a unique feature in Call to Mercy that they first meet in Module 1. But again, those guides are met throughout all 10 online learning modules. Let me show you something else that's unique. We talked about the activity called Express Yourself. And here, it's simply an invitation for the young people to create their own user profile. It's a way for them to tell others a little bit about themselves, and as I'll show you in a moment, they can see these profiles of their other classmates. When you first go into this activity, it's blank and you're prompted to select things for yourself, but I've already created my profile. But here you can choose your own name, the user profile that you want people to see for yourselves, and I create that, and you'll see that it now says that I'm Johnny. It also asks you to choose a talent that best describes yourself, activities that describe you, your attitudes, and your values. Let's just select one. I'll show you how that works. You're prompted to select an image that best represents your values. And so you can look through the various images that are here. And I'm going to choose this one today because for me, sharing a meal is a really powerful way of building a sense of purpose and meaning in my life. And you'll see now that it renders in my user profile. The young people can also select a quote from a list of quotes that we have in the program, and they choose that, and it shows their quote. They can also choose 6 words that describe them, and they hit continue. We thank them for creating their own user profile, and it leads into the guides, thanking them and setting them up for the next activity. If you go to the Profile tab at any time, you can see your own profile and you can change it at any time. So let's say today I'm feeling more athletic. I might change my image and go ahead and change my word. I save it, and now my user profile is updated. But here's something else. Remember how I said in the introductory module we learned that we are each unique, created in the image of God, but we're not alone in this world? One of the ways that we help them in the online learning is to be connected to the other young people who are in the project as well, the program as well. And this is called the Classmates tab. But essentially what it allows me to do is if any of the other young people in my class have created their own profile, it shows in white. Those in gray are students who haven't yet created their profile. But let's say I want to see a little bit more about Melissa and what she has to say about herself. I click on Melissa's name, and now I can see Melissa's profile. It's kind of a neat feature of Call to Mercy, and again, a way for them to see that they aren't alone as they move through this experience. So those are some of the unique features that are part of Call to Mercy, and a little bit more depth of Module 1. In another module, I'll show you some of the other really unique e-learning features of Call to Mercy. But for now, let's end this video.